Hey, what's happening, guys? Saul K here. Welcome to your daily internet marketing tool. Today I decided to do a walking video instead of driving video, a little safer. So I'm here in Arizona, and I want you guys to pay attention to this video because I'm going to give you a couple good nuggets here. You just got to hang in there with me on this walk. It'll be a few minutes long. And so anyway, I'm here in Arizona. I'm on tour, and some of you know I'm a full-time musician. I travel around the country and the world playing concerts and events, and I'm in Arizona this weekend. And I just went for a run, and I want to tell you a quick story about, I got an injury a couple years ago, and I injured my SC joint, which is right here. And I was lifting weights, and I did this move where I kind of did, I forget what they call it. Anyway, I had a weight, and I was coming over this way, and I just heard this sound. I heard the sound that just sounded like something really bad had happened. It didn't hurt, actually, but it just felt like something's wrong. And slowly, you can see here, it's back to normal now, but this little knob kind of grew out, sort of like came out. And so I went to a chiropractor for the first time and said, what happened? And they told me I dislocated my SC joint, all the tendons and joints around it just kind of like came apart. And she said, you can't lift weights for 6 months, you can't do yoga, you can't even do push-ups. And so I said, well, what can I do, And she said, you can run. So I said, I hate running. But I was willing, and I was used to working out 5-6 times a week, so I was just willing to do something. So I went for a run with a buddy of mine who's a long-term runner. And we went, in San Francisco where I live, it's very hilly, unlike this. It's not like flat and kind of, it's not like this. And so we went up this hill out of my house, and after a mile I was just destroyed, decimated. And I felt, embarrassed, ashamed, humiliated. I thought I was in shape, running on those little elliptical things, but apparently I wasn't. So I said, let's do it again next week. So I ran a couple times on my own, got ready, and ran with him. And then he said, I do this race every year called Bay to Breakers, and it's coming up, next month. Bay to Breakers is like an 8-mile race. I'd never run more than 3 miles in my life. And I said, all right, I'll do it. And between that, Bay to Breakers is this crazy race, by the way, if you've never seen it. It's, it starts at like 7 o'clock in the morning. People are like drinking, and everyone's in costume, and it's just very debaucherous and crazy and fun. And there are some people that actually run it, mostly Africans that come there to run for money. But then there's some crazy white folks that also do it as well. And so we did it. And what happened was I saw a film, actually, in between called Running the Sahara. And Running the Sahara is this film about these 3 guys that run from the western end of Africa to Cairo. 2 marathons a day for like 3 months. Like 170 marathons in a row. And by the end of that film, I thought to myself, if these guys can run 170 marathons, I can do one. Having not even run, I hadn't even run the Bay to Breakers yet at this point. And so that night I made a decision. I said, I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to get there, but I'm going to do this. And I got a app. This beginner's marathon app costs $3.99. Pulled out my credit card, bought it. And then I went online and I bought this book for $8 called Marathon by Hal Hingden. He's a guy, 80-year-old dude. He's run 110 marathons in his life. For his 60th birthday, he ran 6 marathons in 6 weeks. For his 70th birthday, he ran 7 marathons in 7 months. And I figured if this guy can do it, he's the guy to learn from. So anyway, basically, I got in this learning mode where I put my trust in someone else that had been there before, and I followed directions. I did it. I just did exactly what the app told me. I didn't deviate. I ran 4 times a week, cross-trained one day and did yoga, improved my diet. I drank a lot of fluids. I was really into hydration. And 3 months later, or three and a half months later, I ran my first marathon in pouring rain. That's a whole nother story, which I'll tell you another time. But the reason why I'm telling you this story is because there was someone that had gone before me and had done what I wanted to do and had the information that I needed to get where I wanted to go. And I simply pulled out my credit card, spent a small amount of money, less than $25, and I got the information that I needed, and I followed the steps. I followed the formula. And so for whatever business you're in, I hope that you have found some good mentors and there's a formula to do what you're needing to do. And if there isn't, then you should find a business that has a formula, that has people that have done exactly what you want to do, that are making the kind of money you want to make. Maybe you're only making $100 a month. Maybe you're making, $500 a month on your offline business, your B business. Maybe you're already making $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000, but there's someone that's making $10,000 a month that can mentor you to that level. And in the business that I'm in Power Network, there are people that are making $10 a month. There are people that are making $150,000 a month. And there are people that are making 10 and everything in between. And there are trainings to mentor you to get to those different levels. There's the Viral Blogging Academy. There's the 15K formula. There is the Internet Traffic formula, which is actually going away tomorrow. And so there are mentors. So for me in my life, I've always been someone that's looked for mentors and had a hard time finding people that were actually telling the truth, people that were actually giving good information, and people that actually wanted me to be successful, because there's a lot of competition, in every industry, and there's a lot of competition in this industry as well. But in Power Network, hold on a second, is biker going by. Power Network is a supportive industry where people actually want you to succeed. Our success is predicated on your success. So you can click on the link below. There's a video you can watch. Check out the video that I saw that changed my life. And I hope this has been a good walk for you. Hope you got some good mental exercise in this video. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day, and we'll see you soon.